Hello, 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 my beloved souls. It's Twin Flame Tuesday, and we have a full moon in Gemini running up on us. So I'm going to pull from the Earth Magic deck as well today because, of course, when Luna and Gaia are doing a little dance, I'd like to get a little bit more information for us. Um, Twin Flames, big activations going on within the Twin Flame Collective, like big couples coming together, karmics leaving each other. I mean, we've had that energy playing out for a while, but I had Osiris and Isis come to me as well as Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, and I'm like, what's with the divine counterparts coming in like so deep, so heavy, so intensely, and then the Holy Spirit and the Shekinah, and I was like, okay, it's happening, like it's finally happening, like activations. There are just twins awakening all across the globe. So much healing, so much growth, so much accountability at this time, which is really exciting, right? Because when we know better, we do better, but you have to be accountable for your shit in order to make some changes, right? So seeing all of that play out big time. The full moon is going to be in the sign of Gemini. Mars is retrograde in the sign of Gemini. So Gemini is a sign that deals with like communication, right? And like kind of like how we deal with one another. They're also the twins. They're also the twins. It's it's hard for me to even like put into words, but it's an exciting time, right? So if you're a twin flame, which you probably are if you're here resonating with this message, like as you stand in your feminine problem power, as you stand in your masculine power, just be aware that because there are so many activations and connections and awakenings happening, right? There's also, listen, it's a dual universe, right? So where there's more light, guess what? We can see more darkness, right? Where there's more joy, there's also more sadness. So many people are awakening to their path and are stepping on their path and are doing the work and are activating and growing and ascending, and it's delicious. But on the other side of that coin are going to be a whole bunch of people that got some shit to say about your connection, that don't get it, that think you're crazy, think that it's weird, blah, 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 blah. I can go on and on. I'm not going to even give them the time of day to harbor on those energies, but don't allow yourself to be triggered during this time. Point blank and simple, between the holidays, between all these beautiful activations, and between that Piscean energy from, you know, the Piscean age really still trying to hold on tight to its old, like, distorted beliefs and structures. There's bound to be a few challenges. Don't allow it to throw you off path, right? Make sure you stay grounded, you stay centered, you're in the center of your storm, right? And you're focused on the big picture, you're focused on what your divine union should look like, you're focused on um really manifesting this beautiful divine love and divine union within yourself first and foremost, and then also with the divine counterpart. So if you haven't met your twin yet, like make sure that you're just like holding the line, keeping your energy clear, doing all your work on the inside, right? So that you can be a reflection of that on the outside. If you happen to be with your twin and maybe you guys are in separation right now, right? Understand that like separation heals. So just like you might have some stuff that you need to work on during this time, so do they, and vice versa, and have compassion and understanding for it, right? Sometimes the things that we need to learn and need to grow through, we can't do it with each other, right? And sometimes people have to go apart in order to heal and grow, in order to come back together. So don't allow that energy, don't allow those shifts, don't allow that those timelines that seem like delays, because that's all they really are. They're commas, right? They're not periods. This is an internal game. So if you're not together today, okay, comma, right? The story continues. It doesn't end. It just might mean that like your masculine is doing something or your feminine is doing something, and they got shit to do, and so while they're doing their thing and trying to figure their life out and get their whole life together, you do the same, right? You guys are both going to be healing. You're just going to be healing different shit. Neither you're twins. If one needs to heal, the other one needs to heal. There's no like, oh, that just that version of me needs to heal. No, boo boo, you got work to do too. All right, accountability all across the board. Okay, and for those of you that are already together in divine union, congratulations to you because you're really holding the line for us. Um, Again, understand people might be a little triggered during this time. Might have something to say. Be mindful that you're not projecting those fears and anxieties and those worries and those frustrations onto your divine counterpart, right? Don't take for granted the fact that you are in union, right? Because you want to honor and respect the person that you're with. Like, you have work to do, they have work to do, but you guys have decided that you're going to stick it out and do it together, which is commendable. Just don't take the energy for granted during this time, okay? Um, be mindful how we communicate with one another. I'm going to say that to everybody. Just be mindful of how you communicate with one another. So, thank you, angels. Thank you, guys, for being here with me in the Twin Flame Collective. I just did a super powerful love activation um, that I'm going to be releasing to you guys soon, but I am so hyped. So, excuse me if I'm like channeling really quickly, but that's how the energy flows through me. It was so powerful. So much healing came through for the collective. I'm so excited to be a part of it. So thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. What do the twin flames need to know about this beautiful full moon in Gemini that we got going on? So flirt came out in bottom of the deck is chemistry. So we're gonna have a little fun during this beautiful full moon in Gemini, right? Like one Gemini is like communication, right? Talking. So talk your shit, shoot your shot, play. Maybe you're like texting little like smart little messages or sexting or sending memes or offering to go take somebody for a coffee or extending your energy. I love this. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, and there's a strong magnetic connection here. So have some fun, right? Like, one, if you haven't met your twin yet, right? Maybe this is the energy that like you need to get out a little bit more and kind of like show your energy and get around so like you guys can like bump into each other, right? So the angels can like coordinate some um coincidences. Or maybe you guys are in separation and because you guys have taken this path so seriously or because you've been so triggered, throughout the connection, and it's like, let's just go back to having a little bit of fun. Let's be friends. Let's keep it lighthearted, right? And again, if you're in connections already and these communication issues are coming up and all these triggers and stuff, the holiday season is supposed to be such a joyful time, right? But it can bring so much angst to a person's life. So no matter where you're at on your stage as a twin, just chill out, have a little bit more fun, open up your hearts, be a little easy, flirt with one another, right? Have fun. Maybe you guys want to throw in a little role play. I don't know. These are the things, but like just chill out, and enjoy that chemistry, that spark between the two of you, right? Like I feel like some of you, just need to keep it lighthearted and to chill out because you've been maybe overworked or overstressed or there's a lot going on. But for others of you, it's like if you've like recently met your twin or even whatever stage. If you met your twin recently or if you've already known them for a minute, you would understand this. Like when you meet your twin flame, your Kundalini gets activated, right? So that chemistry energy to me is also like our Kundalini being activated. I mean, like when twins get together and they um make love, it's like nothing else, no one else. You know what I mean? It's just like it's a very different energy for everyone. So I feel there's that energy too, right? Like that spark, that ignition, that the ember, kind of like being played with at this time as your Kundalini gets activated. So you guys are gonna really feel like the electricity between the two of you as well. That was it. What else do we need to know about this full moon in Gemini? So some of you are gonna be getting kind of busy over the next couple of weeks. Really enjoying this holiday time. Right. So funny. I saw that during the pre-shuffle, and here she is again, the dragonfly emergent. So coming out of the darkness, healing, growing, activating, new beginnings, starting new, allowing ourselves to be seen, right? So we have all of that energy going on for the Twin Flame Collective, right? Like I said, a lot of twin flames are awakening or being activated at this time, and that's this energy. You're gonna start to see more and more twin flames, hear more and more twin flame stories, resonate more and more with the twin flame collective energies of healing activations that are going on, and allowing yourself to step forward allowing yourself to be seen as that entity and that energy as well. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, whale breach. I love it. I feel so strongly. This is like people just like coming out and being like, you know what? I'm a twin flame. I'm a star seed. I'm a divine masculine. I'm a divine feminine. I'm Andromedan or Arcturus or I'm from Sirius. Like I just feel like more and more of the energy is coming out, and especially with this whale energy, right? It's like we're breaking through the norm. We're allowing ourselves to be seen. Whales also connect by like sound, right, and song. So I feel like it's like you're gonna allow your voice to be heard in a really different way. Yeah, look, sanctuary. It's like you were inside for a long period of time, just kind of like holding this energy within and kind of like making your plans and stuff. But I feel like twins are coming out now. Like I feel like twins are like coming out and honoring it and being okay with the fact that they're coming out and honoring it. Right? Dope shit. Look, tree grounding. They grounded and centered in everything. Especially during this time where people are just like triggering us, right? We just wanna hone it in, right? Tap it in, ground it out. Also connecting with Gaia always. She's here to bless you. She's here to bless you. So allow her to. Right? She's gonna be here to support you during this time. So while all this shit is going on around you, right, and the sparks are flying in both a good way and a bad way, right? Because it's definitely gonna be all good when you get to meet your twin and it's like, hey baby, but not so much if the sparks are flying at like dinner with your family or freaking like Christmas or Hanukkah or something like that, right? So stay grounded, stay centered, so when all this shit's going on around you, you're not thrown off your course, right? And river with movement. Look at the river though, right? Look how easy it's flowing. It's not rapid, it's not rushed, there's nothing. It's just a cool, easy movement, steady flow, right? And so that's you guys during this time. When you stay grounded, right, you get to just move with the flow of life and you really allow life to just move you and carry you along the course. And you know that wherever you land or wherever you bank, that's where you're meant to be. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing within our connection because it's just like we're not fighting against it. We're not trying to make something happen. No, we're staying grounded, we're chilling, and we're trusting the process, right? And we know that we'll be together eventually because this is an eternal game and this was destined for us. So even if we can't be together right now, or maybe we're not speaking right now, it's okay. It's not forever because we see the big picture of things. And so we're trusting the process. We're trusting the healing. We're trusting the timing. We're trusting the connection. Okay. And more Gaia energy coming in with crystals and focus. Got some rose quartz here, right? But one, some of you should be definitely working with more of these crystals, right? It'll help you just connect your energies to ground in. I set this with the intention of pure divine love coming in, as well as connecting me with a divine counterpart. Did a beautiful love activation with the collective, right? And so I'm bringing a lot of self love first and foremost, love for my divine counterparts. So this can help focus your energy, but this is also just you remaining focused. Again, focus on the big picture, focus on the end game, focus on why you're a part of this connection at all, right? You want to remember like why you signed up for this. You know what I mean? Like that's what you want to remember. So keep things in perspective, right? Don't take everything personally. What is that? Something's flying around. Keep things in perspective. Don't take things personally. Don't allow yourself to be triggered during this time, right? And focus on your happily ever after. Focus on the divine love within you. Remember to have some fun during this time, right? And to allow things to just flow and be go where they go and be what it is, and it is what it is, and it was what it was, and all those things. All right. Anyway, I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you, and I will see you later.